Good morning, lovely people of Ghana. I welcome you all to the nation's capital, Accra. This is the N.A.P show and is brought to you by Axe Media Training Institute. Axe Media says, Bisa, no Wadebema. Today, our topic for discussion is teenage pregnancy. When we say teenage pregnancy, what comes in mind? Teen pregnancy is something which goes on every year in our country, not only in a particular region, but almost all the parts of the region. What are the causes? Do we have a way of preventing it? You don't know as I do. My guest for today is Reverend Jonathan Mate. He is the senior pastor of CAICC, Christ Alliance International Christian Center, and he is also a pharmacist. He is here to educate us more on teenage pregnancy. Mind you that this program is streaming live on Axe TV and is being sponsored by Axe Media Training Institute. You can locate Axe Media in Achimota ABC Junction on top of the Ganrua Bank. 0540-102366. Contact them and your dreams will come to pass. In Kumasi, they are at Ahojo in Shayeso. They share the same building with Royal Television. Contact the same number if you want to be a TV presenter, radio presenter, video editor, cameraman, video and TV technician. Look no further but come to Axe Media Training Institute. The name is Dorothy Nana Abena Pintua AJ. We'll be right back after this break. Stay tuned. Welcome back from the break. If you just tuned in, you are on the right track. Today we are discussing on the topic teenage pregnancy, and Reverend Jonathan Mate is here to educate us more on teenage pregnancy. Reverend, you are welcome.
Thank you.
You are looking gorgeous.
So do you also look gorgeous this morning?
Okay, thanks. Who is a teenager?
Well, a teenager is any person who is below the age 20 years.
Okay.
So from the age of 12, 13 up to 19 is considered a teenager because of 19, 18, 17, 16. So the word teenager came from that nomination. Yeah.
All right. Then when we say a teenage pregnancy, what is that?
So teenage pregnancy is any unintended pregnancy that occurs in girls between the ages of 13 to 19. Unintended because it wasn't planned. It wasn't by any organized or official marriage, but it happened accidentally, deliberately, or otherwise.
Do you have any causes of it?
Well, there are many socioeconomic factors that bring about teenage pregnancy. I will mention poverty. When the family is plagued with poverty, it means that girl is unable to be given the necessary attention. She's not in school. He lives in a community where people are not aspiring for any great heights. They settle to anything that comes their way. And such environment obviously fosters sexual promiscuity, and it leads into pregnancy.
Does it have any effects?
Indeed, there are both social effects, mental effects. No girl who gets pregnant at the age of 15, 13, thereabout, ever feels confident and comfortable. You are like a social outcast. So obviously, from that point of view, the confidence of that girl is shattered unless there's an intervention that will bring her back on track. Biologically, a girl at the age of 13 is not biologically fully matured to bear the implications of pregnancy. 9 months of carrying a baby is a physiological situation that requires a lot of biological maturity, and it is absent, largely absent in a teenager, 13, 14, 15.
Okay, any prevention for that?
Of course, there are preventable ways. I will mention education. Any girl in school inspired for a bright future will not settle for premarital sex because she's aiming at becoming somebody in the future. So education is one important tool that can be used to bring girls out of that situation. That's why government policy for girl-child education must be supported and encouraged as long as we live. It can also be prevented when people prepare for marriage. Marriage is not an event, marriage is a journey. So when a man or a woman or a boy and girl intends to come together, they must know the implications of the decision they are taking. It's not just have pleasure in bed. Are they prepared for the children that are coming, the education, their upbringing? You can't have a child and hand it over to somebody else to take care. A mother, a grandmother may do it, but the first responsibility lies with the man and the woman who are responsible for that child. So we need to train our youngsters to know, the demands of life, so that they don't rush prematurely into marriage and create problems for children.
So education is the best way to avoid teenage pregnancy. Mind you that this program is streaming live on Axe TV and is being sponsored by Axe Media Training Institute. Axe Media says, Bisan Wadebema, if you want to be a TV presenter, radio presenter, cameraman, video editor, look no further but come to Axe Media Training Institute. They have 2 branches, Kumasi and Accra. In Accra, they are at Achimota ABC Junction. You can contact 0540-3266, 0540-102366. Contact them and your dreams will come to pass. Let's go for a quick break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Welcome back from the break. As I said earlier on, education is the key to preventing teenage pregnancy. It's one of the tools to prevent teenage pregnancy. So moving up to the questions, Reverend, how many young women out there get pregnant in a year?
Well, the statistics as at now, we are in 2018. I don't have any access to those statistics, but I know from a workshop organized by one NGO, Marie Stopes International, in 2017. They said the first half of 2017 there were 57,000 teenage pregnancies nationwide, and out of that 57,000, 31 resulted in deaths. In 2014, nationwide, 30% of all deliveries were by teenage mothers. So, and it's across the entire nation. Some of the regions noted for high levels of teenage pregnancy, Upper East and Central region and Volta region. Yeah.
So, are there differences in the teen birth rate in racial and ethnic groups?
It depends. You will see more teenage pregnancies, if I got your question right, in communities where poverty is endemic. So if you look at some of the coastal communities, even in Accra, some districts in Accra record more teenage pregnancies than other districts, even though Accra records some of the lowest teenage pregnancies, yet in some districts the levels are extremely high.
So what options are available to young women who face an unintended pregnancy?
Well, first they need to be counseled and be given